Good afternoon, Tampa Bay. My name is John Desatel, and this is Desatel and Associates Real Estate, part of our Good Life YouTube video channel, Douglas County, Colorado, and Pinellas County, Florida real estate. It is our pleasure to be with you, and today I'd like to tell you 7 reasons why you do not want to buy a condominium in Florida right now. And folks, I'm a real estate broker here in Tampa Bay. I've been in the industry for 34 years, but I got to be honest with you, it's a mistake. Without further ado, let's dive right in and find out what's John talking about today. Number 1, they're expensive. And I mean, oh my God, expensive. I've seen condominiums along our beaches double and sometimes triple since the beginning of COVID. In many of our finer cities, city of St. Petersburg, Fort Lauderdale, Sarasota, we've seen the same trend. It was wonderful for many people in the Midwest, the Northeast, Canada, Europe, and even further away to have a second home or a vacation home here in the Sunshine State back when prices were reasonable. But for a shoebox condo now, you can pay as much as $1,000 a square foot for a peekaboo view up the beach. To me, that's just not a value at all. Number 2, nasty condo commandos. And I'm going to call them the way I see them. I've dealt with them my entire career. It's one thing to have rules, and we need rules. We need to have structure, and when you live in a condominium, you have to understand you're sharing that space with other people. But some of these condo commandos, condo associations, have gotten carried away. I one time came home. I was renting a condominium in Florida after a divorce. I was a single guy with some groceries. I briefly left my trash bag out in the hallway of my condo association with the anticipation of taking it to the trash chute in just a few moments. I'm putting my groceries away when all of a sudden, I have some batshit crazy retired condo commando with their hands, paws and all, against the glass of my kitchen window saying, "No, no, no," as if I was being a bad boy because I hadn't taken my trash down. Give me a break. Let me breathe. It's awful. And there are thousands of other stories from other homeowners just like that and way worse. Let's talk about number 3. And number 3 is a biggie: traffic. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know. You're going to come down here and you're going to lay on the beach all day and bronze those beautiful retiree buns. But you got to go to the store and you got to go to the doctor at some point. And I'm telling you now, you can walk on top of the cars and get to where you're going faster than you can drive your bloody car up and down our beach. But it used to be so peaceful. It's like playing the old video game Frogger. I got a pedestrian trying to bonk me here. I got a truck trying to get me there. I got people zigging here, drunk zigging there. It's unbelievable. If you're coming down here and thinking it's going to be a siesta on the sand all day long, I got news for you. You better like traffic or you better get on your 2 feet, because you got a lot better chance of getting up and down the beach walking than you do driving. Now, that brings me to beach battles and battle axes. We got a problem. A lot of these city leaders in these small towns are bored. And I mean it. I hope they're watching this video right now. You're bored. You have nothing better to do with your time than bother people on the beach. The city of Redington Beach, which I've worked as a real estate broker for years, beautiful city, by the way. Their city leaders have decided, now get this, to ban tents on the beach. Now, Right now, it's on the public beach for people, visitors, right? Like you and I that want to come to the beach. They want to ban them all together, even for the residents. Hello? What if my grandkids got fair skin and freckles and burns easy? So my little Johnny or Susie, I'm coming down from New York City, and all I want to do is walk Johnny and Susie up and down the beach and put sunscreen on their little nose and keep them from getting burned. And you know what? Oh no, you can't have little Johnny and Susie protecting the tent. No, no, no. And today I'm reading in the news, the city of Madeira Beach, they're all up in arms because Caddies, which is one of our legendary places up and down the beach with multiple locations, well, Caddies wants to put picnic tables on the beach. Heaven forbid Caddies wants to do that. Now, there's more to this than behind the scenes, and there's actually some valid reasons why the public doesn't want Caddies to put tables on the beach. But do you remember a more peaceful time in American history where we could put a tent on the beach, we could sit on the beach, we could play volleyball on the beach, and by God, we could put chairs on the beach? Now, oh no, it's regulated all to hell. Number 5. Oh my God, get your wallet out. Special assessments. Let me tell you what happened. Florida has the strictest building code in the United States now, and I'm proud of it. We actually do. And we're starting to enforce that. But this good old boy, which is part of Florida history, 6th generation on my mom's side, back in the 1950s and 60s, and even into the early 70s, when a lot of these condo buildings were built, Contractor Joe would slide a little bit of money to the building commissioner or the building department official doing the inspections. Hey, do you think we can get away with maybe not putting some rebar in the concrete, not doing things quite the way we should do it? And they did. And so all up and down the beaches, and inlet too, we have tens of thousands of these aging buildings that now need massive work. Massive. Millions of dollars of work. They're decaying. And the retirees don't have the money to pay for it. And now the condo commandos are saying, we got to pay for it. And they're right. We got to pay for it. Where are the people going to get the money? I know of several buildings here in Pinellas County with $50,000 to $100,000 assessments per unit. Future condo fees. If you think the assessments are going to make everything warm and rosy and fuzzy and everything's going to be nice, wait a minute. Senate Bill 154 came out last year, good intentions to protect condo owners from these buildings collapsing. You remember in 2021? What was the name of that building, Mel, that collapsed? Surfside Tower, something like that? Surfside condo tower collapse. We all know it all over the world. I think it was June 24th, 2021. Killed a ton of people. Well, you know what? Now we have these structural reserve studies, milestone studies. 3 stories higher, buildings 30 years of old age or older. We've got to, oh my God. We're going to have tens of millions of dollars of special assessments plus many of these condos, in order to pay for the reserves to be fully funded going into the future so that they don't wind up with special assessments again. People, I got to tell you, your condo fees were low for many years because you were not fully funding your reserves. Now you got to fully fund those reserves, and I am seeing condo fees that are going to triple. Promise you, it's terrible. And let's talk about number 7. This is the most important part of all. Your health and safety. I don't want a building to collapse on you. Can you imagine baking brownies with your sister Molly, and the next thing you know, you're sitting there sucking on drywall dust, or you got a concrete block on top of your head? I mean, what the hell's going on? It can happen. I just spoke to a lender partner of mine, and they were doing a loan for a person, and this person was buying a condo. They got a home inspection, and the home inspector said this building was so bad The entire community was in imminent danger of collapse. What the hell is going on out there? People, we have to be careful right now. There'll be a time in the future where buying a condo in Florida will be the right thing to do. But I gotta tell you, that time isn't right now. And for any real estate professionals that are out there telling you there's never been a better time to buy a condominium in Florida, you shake your finger and you say, or you call us, Desatel and Associates, where we shoot you right, we shoot you straight, and we shoot you honestly every time. Smash that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.